नमस्कार. जय श्री कृष्ण. श्री कृष्ण Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, enunciating text 31, text 32 and text 33 of chapter 5.Vidura's talks with Maitreya of 3rd Canto status quo Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 31. Taija sanindriyan neva jnana karma mayani cha. The senses are certainly products of the mode of passion, false ego, and therefore philosophical, speculative knowledge and fruitive activities are predominantly products of the mode of passion. The chief function of the false ego is godlessness. When a person forgets his constitutional position as an eternal, subordinate part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and wants to be happy independently, he functions mainly in two ways. He first attempts to act fruitively for personal gain or sense gratification, and after attempting such fruitive activities for a considerable time, when he is frustrated, he becomes a philosophical speculator and thinks himself to be on the same level as God. This false idea of becoming one with the Lord is the last snare of the illusory energy which traps a living entity into the bondage of forgetfulness under the spell of false ego. The best means of liberation from the clutches of false ego is to give up the habit of philosophical speculation regarding the absolute truth. One should know definitely that the absolute truth is never realized by the philosophical speculations of the imperfect egoistic person. The absolute truth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by hearing about him in all submission and love from a bona fide authority who is a representative of the 12 great authorities mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. By such an attempt only can one conquer the illusory energy of the Lord, although for others she is unsurpassable as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 7.14. Text 32. Tamaso bhuta sukshmadira yataha khama lingamatmanaha. The sky is a product of sound and sound is a transformation of egoistic passion. In other words, the sky is the symbolic representation of the Supreme Soul. In the Vedic hymns it is said, E tasmad atmanaha akashaha sambhutaha. The sky is the symbolic representation of the Supreme Soul. Those who are egoistic in passion and ignorance cannot conceive of the personality of Godhead. For them, the sky is the symbolic representation of the Supreme Soul. Text 33. Kalamayam sha yogen bhagavada vikshitam nabhaha nabhaso anusrutam sparsham vikurvana nirmame anilam. Thereafter, the personality of Godhead glanced over the sky, partly mixed with eternal time and external energy, and thus developed the touch sensation from which the air in the sky was produced. All material creations take place from subtle to gross. The entire universe has developed in that manner. From the sky developed the touch sensation, which is a mixture of eternal time, the external energy, and the glance of the personality of Godhead. The touch sensation developed into the air in the sky. Similarly, all other gross matter also developed from subtle to gross. Sound developed into sky, touch developed into air, form developed into fire, taste developed into water, and smell developed into earth. Hare Krishna.